Hi everyone, my name's Hannah. You may know me as hmrwrites or hmreynolds. Today I'm here to answer your questions on my new release, Another Day in Paradise. Another Day in Paradise is my second full-length collection of poetry, so it's about 40 poems long. Another Day in Paradise moves on from the themes discussed in Miss Black Thinker, and it discusses like the relationship between the self and faith, or like the idea of faith or something higher. It's kind of exploring that, and it's a bit more emotionally developed than Miss Black Thinker. I feel Miss Black was a bit more jumbled, whereas this is kind of a bit more coherent, kind of trying to understand these relationships a bit more, so the voices are a bit more mature in that sense, maybe. I've designed my collections and chapbooks to be kind of read sequentially. Each book's themes develop on the themes from its predecessor, so Harvest the Stage Breakdown discusses kind of mental health or relationships with purely the self. Then Miss Black moves on from that and tries to apply that to other people, and then Another Day in Paradise tries to apply that to something possibly higher and how that would affect the relationship with others. So as well as being sequential, they can also work as standalone collections, so you don't necessarily have to read one to understand the other, but possibly reading them in order would just give you that kind of, you could see the follow through and see the development between them. The reason I've done this kind of structure so that you could read them in both ways is to kind of reflect my experiences, because I'm quite good at sort of boxing off, if you like, or kind of setting boundaries on certain years or certain times or certain places where I've been, but life is very rarely this kind of ordered, and experiences can often filter into each other or kind of bleed through years later, and I wanted to reflect that with my poems and to have this idea of going through them very naturally. Each of the collections have their own clear themes and they work well within themselves. I would probably say the classics. I'm not like an avid reader especially, but I do I've read a few. I've noticed kind of in them though, because of the time that they were written, there's quite a prevalence of religion, predominantly Christianity, and at times it can come across really doctrinal and kind of boring. So I wanted to sort of explore this today and with today's attitudes and my own approach to it. I also wanted to explore my own relationship with it and how this impacts my relationship with other people, as well as sort of different perspectives within the collection and imagining different relationships and how faith or having a belief that is uncommon now can kind of affect relationships with different people. The whole range of literary texts that have inspired different bits, so I've got kind of older things, so kind of Dickens, Dante, Shakespeare, Milton, but then also there's some kind of crossovers with modern culture, so there's a bit of Beauty and the Beast, Monsters Inc, Heathers the Musical. It all kind of crosses over weirdly, and somehow in my brain I made it work, but I don't know. I've deliberately kept the book covers quite simple and minimalistic, so it includes a title and a logo. This is kind of not to oversell the work, but also because I want the reader to really think about why I've used that image, and that it's kind of central to the collection. Another Day in Paradise is available from hmrwrites.com/shop from the 2nd of November 2019 at 9 AM. It's available as a digital download for $3.99 from hmrwrites.com/shop, and I really hope you enjoy it.